Fixed. What happened? Where are we? What the fuck? Can we get down? We cannot get down. This whole layout is absolute dog shit. Well, okay, here we are. We are back in Appalachian Adventure. I told you, boys. Ooh, this is a skyline I haven't seen in a minute. So I've poked around in here like maybe once since we've put this out on the workshop, phase 1 at least, and this is kind of a candid, off-the-cuff overview of this park. So let's just kind of jump around and see what is gross, what is good, and what needs to get fixed. Because I don't just want phase 2 to be an expansion or a completion. You know, we're coming up on about maybe 6 months since this has been put out on the workshop and we've been in here last. So quite a few things have changed, a few technical building techniques, what have you, whatnot, at least for me. And I think there's a lot of things we could maybe improve upon. So let's just kind of poke around. I guess we could start up here at the front. I can already see a few things. All right, so, okay, well, the parking lot, I think this general layout will stay. Let's poke right down in here. I do want to get this front plaza done, you know, before you go down into the park. Keep the Appalachian Adventure sign from the very first one. If you've been around the channel long enough, ooh, you remember that one, and that was ugly. So, okay, I kind of dig this. We'll do a little tram stop and everything. Make all this look nice. I don't know if I'll dedicate an episode to that or just kind of get it done, but actually, here we go. So this will probably all stay relatively the same, I think. These gates right here, I can actually go ahead and, yeah, okay, gates, that'll get updated. Use the Valley America gates. If you know, if you know, if you don't, you don't. There she is. Adventure awaits. I still really like that tagline. I think that's kind of charming. That's kind of neat. Cool. All right, let's peep around the corner right here. Oh, the rocking chairs. I forgot about that. Oh, the floating rocking chairs. Much better. Gravity. Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Oh, I forgot the lines of sights in this game. No, this park, at least. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so the Bigfoot spine, yes, we will change that. I've heard quite a few comments about that. And someone commented on the workshop for phase 1 that the guests can't enter the park. So I guess I'll go in and test that out and kind of reroute some stuff so they can actually use the park. I know I've mentioned before, this is mostly just vanity, but I actually kind of want there to be some functionality here. Cool. All right, let's see what's up. No baggage, the ideal woman. That's still very true. It's a rare thing to come by, but whatever. I forgot about this building. Oh, neat. That's kind of charming. Damn, I actually used to be halfway decent at this game. I don't know what happened to you guys. Okay, so this is something that needs to get done. The stroller rental building, because, okay, yeah, right. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strollers and 3 wheelchairs for the entire park. Okay, yeah, word. That's getting redone. I guess what we could do is we could just knock out this random seating area. Honestly, this was actually just a space filler. So we can actually knock out these benches and stuff and expand this back. Let me check that out overhead. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. So I guess we could just go ahead and expand this building back and just make it like, you know, like a backstage building back here. We got plenty of room. Maybe adjust the terrain. I mean, the idea is there, but a lot of these hills are just a little bit too steep. All right, cool. So we'll definitely knock that out. Keep these gates. I love these gates. I'm actually kind of stoked with how these did turn out here. Maybe put some more realistic kind of booths right here, you know, turnstiles to get into the park. Settlers Avenue. Cool. I love these Tudor towers. I'm sorry. I don't think there's going to be much change in here. Maybe fix some scaling issues. This looks a little bit small, but I'm not going to go, you know, balls to the walls redoing all of this and, you know, adding interiors. This building needs to be raised up a little bit. I don't even know what this is. What did I put in there? Restaurant. Well, that makes sense because we totally don't have one right across the midway. Settlers Grill. Jesus. Who let me play this game? My God. Alright, so we'll definitely fix that and just maybe some minor adjustment facelift things here and there. Let's get back into Tegid Cam real quick. I do like this shot though, with the kind of wooden janky trestle and the Mighty Appalachian looping machine, I think we called it. So this will stay. This pavilion will definitely stay. Oh, that's so gnarly. Are these maybe these trees are a bit much too. Let's see. And we'll keep that one over there. Hold on. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Okay, cool. Neat. All right. So, I definitely want to redo this train station just a little bit. I kind of want to keep the general vibe going, but this janky little tower was very rushed. Just because this was actually one of the last things I added before putting it out on the workshop, so that'll definitely get fixed. What happened? Where are we? What the fuck? Can we get down? We cannot get down. Okay, well, we're here. Might as well look around. The carousel, that'll stay. I like that kind of woody, janky Appalachian-ness. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. I love these lights around the carousel. This will all probably stay relatively untouched. The wagon wheel. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, that'll stay. Franklin County. Now this is where it gets interesting, and we're going to be making quite a few changes. Iron Bandit will stay for the most part, and by that I mean we'll have an RMC over here, but this disgusting abomination of a lift is going to get completely reshaped and redone. And to be completely honest with you guys, this whole layout is absolute dog shit. I mean, you know, past John, I appreciate the effort, I guess, but what in the hell? I mean, I've definitely got my fair share of shit for this layout from some of the guys, and I didn't really take much offense to it, but they had some very valid points. This whole thing is just way too drawn out, way too low to the ground and random. I think we can do something kind of more Steel Vengeance, Iron Gwazi-esque just back in this area here. Maybe definitely gonna have to fix this terrain. Like I said, a lot of the hills in here are just way too freaking steep. Yeah, that has to get done. And this is just, what? I mean, you can tell, I guess, that it's an RMC. That's just ugly. Dear God. And that's the thing. I know I like to shit on the coaster enthusiasts for being way too nitpicky about things, but some things are just blaringly obvious that they're awful, and this is one of them. So, oof. Yeah, this will definitely get redone. I do like this is kind of cool though. I do like this kind of outward right here and this transition with the train interacting and stuff, but it just seems a little bit too random and out of place, for being honest. I mean, I like the backstage interaction. I'm disgusted. I do like this backstage area though. I'll definitely find a way to kind of keep all this. The distillery will stay and finally get done. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some changes in here. I do like the courthouse idea. Probably doll that up a little bit more. Pink house? Pink house. We'll keep this stuff, but, you know, kind of add some more pizzazz and maybe realism to it, I guess. This restroom building is horrendously scaled and not complete. That's awesome. And this queue makes no freaking sense. I think what I can do, and that's the thing, I was always like too afraid to delete stuff that's already been pretty well established in parks, but I've realized now that's kind of the only way you can make things look better, because that's what I did with Valley America, completely gutted the front entrance and stuff. And I think we'll gut this whole pre-lift, all this jankiness and head chopperness, because the coaster was built, and then I had to somehow work a queue in here, but it just doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense, if you ask me, and I'm sure you'll agree. Yeah, gross. Okay, so I guess we can kind of mess with the terrain in here, kind of flatten it out a little bit, and then just do a more kind of opened up plaza station brake run area for the Mighty Appalachian Looper. Because I love this, like, you know, the interaction with the terrain and the path. This building might go just because it obstructs some of these views right here. Let's see how that would look without it, actually. Yeah, that building is definitely going to stay gone. That building is staying gone because this is so much cooler. I mean, we really don't need another food option right here. Oh, you can get that cool view of Bigfoot up on the hill. Yeah, that building is definitely faucha for good. That's not a word. Anyway, okay, cool. So, well, there's some progress getting rid of some of the shit and the noise. I do like the idea of having the SNS Scream and Swing right here in the Roanoke Valley, but we didn't even get around to even starting this. And I can tell you right now, this is going to look way different. Way different once we actually get around to doing this, because I want to do like a cityscape with a lot of city facades and stuff. So this will definitely look a little bit, this will definitely look a little bit different. So I'm not too worried about that right now. The general idea is there. Cam's RMC, Screamin' Mimi, I think is what we were going to call it. That'll stay. And we won't have this god-awful Death Immelman roll type deal right here, obstructing the view of that coaster from the front of the park. So that'll be nice. This wildly random massive hill. Oh, that terrain work. Yeah, we're gonna have to make quite a few changes here, boys. But I'm here for it. I'm actually really excited to be back in the park. Bigfoot, like I said, that horrendously large spine is gonna go, and to be completely honest with you, the only reason it's there is because the shaping on this drop, and again, I know I sound like a nitpicky coaster enthusiast, and I often rail on you geeks, but let's just take a look at how ugly the shaping is. Ugh. Because if you know dive coasters, this transition should be a lot sharper, and then ever so gradual getting down to 90. Yeah, Bigfoot will get a facelift. Cool, but I'm going to put that back because I'm embarrassed to look at that. Okay, so Bigfoot facelift. Iron Bandit completely redone. Settlers Avenue facelift. What else is there? I like this little corner of Handyman Hills though. Aunt Mom and Uncle Dad's mom and pop shop. I'm kind of actually sort of considering opening this up and making this a functional building now that I actually care to do that. So maybe we'll get around to doing that, maybe not. Bigfoot Mountain Expedition Company. These buildings are gonna stay. I really do kind of like how these turned out right here. Handy Hills Power Station, Sunnyland, Budget Lodging. Okay, yeah, this will all stay. Maybe redo the church. Actually, I think, and this isn't me being sacrilegious or nothing, but I kind of want to extend on the idea of, this kind of building, this kind of more Appalachia architecture over here. I mean, the church works, I guess, but the scaling of it is just a little bit off in comparison to the rest of those buildings. So yeah, that'll probably get tossed. Maybe keep this little house. This was a fun little build I was kind of proud of. The jury is still out on that. Cam mentioned to me once before, there's no point in having this, kind of storage train right here, train track, when we could just do a whole, train depot in the back of the park, which is 100% true. So that'll give us some extra room to work and play and everything. Keep the Sky Flyer, or the Sky Coaster, just because, heritage. I worked on one at King's Dominion, and I just love those freaking things. The Barrel, putting the FU and family fun, that will definitely stay. Very simple Cracker Barrel-esque kind of building. We'll keep the trestle and these kind of little areas in here with the fireplaces. That's a nice little Appalachian charm. I don't know how I feel about Minetown quite yet. I mean, it's not much of a mine town. We'll keep it. For now. Mothman. I do have Gregory's Buildings, finally, if you remember. Greg's project, Rad Music Dude, Demon LLC. He's a member of my Discord, and he and I have become really, close friends. And this dude is fun. This dude's good. And he's good with Appalachia. So I'm stoked to clean up the terrain back here a little bit and finally get those buildings down and, give him his day in court, I guess, because you need to see some of his theming abilities. It is freaking ridiculous what this man can do. So I really think I'm really stoked to get that out and, give him the credit he deserves just for being a totally badass dude and healthcare worker. Shout out our heroes during the pandemic. Shout out Greg. You'll hear him on the mic here not too long, not too far. I don't know. It's late again, but whatever. You'll hear from him soon. That'll be a fun episode. I like having the Tri-Storm right there, and I like how this all kind of flushed together. So that'll stay. We'll keep the trestle over Bigfoot's drop, because that's another cool little interaction with the coaster, I guess. I do love Bigfoot. I think, honestly, this is my favorite coaster that I've built, ever, because it isn't, dog shit like Iron Bandit, and it isn't a cramped, Loch Ness Monster ripoff like Mighty Appalachian Looping Machine. So this is, I'm excited to, keep this around, but really make it look legit and ditch this terrible spine. And I don't think this support right here would actually work in real life. I think that would probably be angled a little bit more at a steeper angle, but again, I'm not a math or physics guy, so I'll let the coaster nerds dictate that. More handy hills. We'll have like a kind of alleyway of rickety Appalachian buildings in here. Definitely smooth this terrain out a little bit, make that look good. Not much to see back here. What else is there? Water ride, rapids ride, Shadow Phoenix, where are you at? I actually need to hit him up. He had started on a river rapids ride for me in this section of the park. I think he has a video up on his YouTube channel, so I'll link it down below. I'm not sure if he's still doing that, because I have been kind of silent on my end, and I haven't messaged him back, because I'm, well, a piece of shit person, and I hate messaging and stuff. I don't know, I'm weird about that stuff. Anyway, yeah, this is, oh, I forgot about this building right here, the Emporium. This is cool, that's gonna stay. This little pathway up to the bear, this will stay. Everything with the bear will stay. I actually really do like this coaster and how it turned out. Keep the back staging areas and everything. It kind of looks like the Grizzly, but a little bit different. That was the big inspiration for this coaster. And I do like how the station and the queue turned out right here. And I think this is something a lot of people missed. So State Route 69, the man cave, just me being a child. Let me have my fun, damn it. Okay. I don't know if I'll keep this random building in Minetown. I think I will, though, just because it adds a little something. But I will just have to wait and see how it flows with the new train station. Because I want the train station, the new one, to have kind of this more Tudor look right here. Same general idea. You know, low roof on one side and everything. I don't know. I'm very, very split on this train station. I know for a fact that this brick jank tower will be gone because this whole section of roof right here will pretty much be completely rerouted because we don't need the extra train storage area. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Let me know what you think down below. Train station, what should we do with that? What should we do? And I think that's really it. This isn't a big park by any stretch of the imagination. There's just a lot of shit and trees going on. God bless this new graphics card, or else I would just be eating frames for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, wanted to redo a large majority of Bigfoot's queue, just because these pirate awnings or whatever, sail canopies, were just a real lazy, thrown up at the last minute kind of thing. I do like the station overall. It's very open, very simple, so the station will stay for the most part. But these canopies, oh, these need to go. These need to go. Jesus Christ on a bike, that's ugly. Let's see. Get rid of those in there. Maybe, oh my god. See, laziness. I could have easily just worked the terrain for like 30 minutes, swallowed my pride, thrown on some Pink Floyd or something to pass the time while I'm doing it. But no, I just got lazy and built these really janky paths. Terrain work is important, boys. Seriously, don't underestimate the value of just sitting down and suffering through some terrain work while you can. More canopies. Disgusting. Much better. We'll definitely kind of clean that up and cover it up. Well, so, let's see. This queue building isn't too bad. I guess that'll stay relatively unchanged, this kind of canopy right here, but I think this is kind of whack. Very claustrophobic, but I kind of like it. I don't know. We'll come back to this. That'll go in the maybe pile. Because I kind of like how subtle it is. It's just, I think what the deal is like that's so subtle, and then just these massive towering paths behind it. Like this disgusting wooden structure, poor excuse for building and stuff, kind of overpowers this. So if this exit ramp was just more flush and straight across, I don't think this would look necessarily half bad, actually. Yeah, we'll come back to that and we'll check it out. What else is there? I think that really might be it. We got our backstage areas over here, of course. We'll go eventually get around to finishing these up, adding some more warehouses, cleaning everything up. But yeah, Iron Bandit, oh, she's gone. I think that might be the next video we do. to be honest with you, because it's just gross, and I'm really been bugging me lately. So we'll see. I don't know how I feel about the station though. These awnings are kind of random. Fuck it, let's just take them out in the meantime. Yeah, get rid of those, because that makes no fucking sense whatsoever. I do like the idea of having this big open area in between. I think what we could do is reroute the exit straight under the lift, so it kind of spits you out right here by the distillery, instead of kind of, you know, creating a bottleneck in this entrance plaza. We don't even have lockers in here. Yeah, this is just way too crowded for how much of an e-ticket I guess this ride would theoretically be. So yeah, this is gonna get completely redone. That'll be a fun little project though. No, I don't want someone to build the coaster for me. Jesus, guys. Cool. Very cool. Thank you, Kanye. I think that just about does it. Just cleaning everything up and, you know, getting back on the Appalachia grind. Because the thing is, I've moved back out to Appalachia, where I go to college, from when we were doing this park, and, you know, living out there and seeing the architecture and stuff. Like, my main street right across from the university I go to is just the most charming Appalachian bullshit you'll ever see in your life. And I walk down it, you know, on almost a daily basis, and I look around and I'm like, this is freaking cool. Like, I want to do that in Planet Coaster. I want to do that in Planet Coaster. And I think now we are equipped with the tools and the frame rate to do that at a relatively decent, you know, speed or pace or whatever. So cool. Very cool. All right, well, this has been a quick little overview of Appalachian Adventure. I do appreciate you guys checking out this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Smack that notification bell so you don't miss an upload, because I can't promise daily, hell, even weekly uploads. Life is crazy right now. Adventure awaits, not adventures await, okay? Seriously, Jesus. Really? Really? You're almost 30, you Canadian barista. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. Anyway, adventure awaits, you guys. And don't invite children to come live in a cabin with you and call it a hype house, okay? With all of that said, I'm out. I love you. You're gorgeous and beautiful. Stay steezy. Get a tan. Stay safe. Stay clean. And wash your hands. Johnny Rhymes out on the mic. I love you.